Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to another Atozi video, and this TikTok couple has lost their mind. I'm kind of scared because these people on TikTok, the internet, wherever, they just do the weirdest things for attention, for views, for money. I don't know, but if Atozi's talking about it, it must be bad, and I'm kind of scared because I hate watching videos that make me cringe. So let's see. I don't even know what they're doing, and I'm already like prepared to cringe, but hopefully it's not too bad. I don't know. I guess I'll find out if I stop talking. So let's get into the video, and please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
TikTok has no lack of people projecting their extremely questionable beliefs and actions, and today's video is no exception because recently a couple went viral for officially giving up wearing shoes in the winter of Ohio.
Oh,
we are no longer going to wear shoes even when
I think I saw a clip of this on Instagram Reels. Like, is this the couple that they like cut the bottoms off of all their shoes so that they can walk around barefoot because not all places allow people in without shoes? Like, isn't that nasty? Like, not just stepping on glass or cutting your foot, but like germs. Like, if you go to a public bathroom, you know the floor is always wet, and I'm pretty sure it's not water. It just makes me like want to throw up because that's so nasty. Like, why would you walk around with just the barefoot everywhere, and then you walk inside your house? I'm pretty sure you don't wash your feet as soon as you walk inside your house. Nasty.
we're outside. I think there are so many benefits of going barefoot outside, and we want to take advantage to each and every one of these. Of course, there's going to be people that think it's kind of crazy and look at us weird, but the benefits are totally worth it.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Now you're pushing buttons with your nasty foot. I'm pretty sure the hand's nasty too because people don't wash their hands. But now you're touching things with your foot. Would you do that with your shoe? People are nasty. Also, aren't their feet gonna like hurt like when they get older from all the, I don't know, gravel, cement, I don't know, whatever they've been walking on? Doesn't wearing shoes help with that to not hurt your feet when you get older? I don't know, because like sometimes when I wear shoes that are thin, my feet hurt from walking too much, but their feet don't hurt walking around with bare feet.
Please tell me why it's beneficial to walk barefoot in what it looks to be Urban Outfitters.
One thing it definitely does is it grounds us. We feel connected to nature. Going barefoot can actually help you gain a greater appreciation for the natural world. And we've definitely noticed that even in the short time we've done it.
You're
I would
not
never.
in nature. You're on a concrete floor in some Urban Outfitters. There's nothing natural about concrete.
This year I really wanted to start getting into yoga, and this is actually a form of foot yoga. The resistance and inconsistency nature offers integrates reflexes in the foot and forms strong arches, which is really important to us.
What are you talking about? You're walking around on concrete floors. The only consistencies on those floors are whatever people have dropped on them. I mean, this video would make so much more sense if they were on the beach or on a clay pathway, or at least in nature. Because let's be real, there is nothing natural about the inside of a Sephora.
We both noticed that our posture has improved and our stress has reduced. I know you're probably thinking that's gross, we're gonna get sick from doing this, but barefoot walking can actually have many positive effects on your immune system. It can help reduce white blood cells and help fight off sicknesses while building a stronger immunity. It also naturally helps with copper and iron levels. We like to think of it like a cold plunge for our feet, especially where we are in the winter. It's super cold here and there's a lot of snow, but there's plenty of places like this fireplace to warm up when we need to. We know this is definitely common in Ohio, but let us know if this is something you do too.
Did she actually just say that is common in Ohio? Damn, that vinyl chloride spill must have been way worse than we originally thought. So if you're from Ohio, chime in here. I want to know if this is normal because I don't know a single person who raw dogs the winter ground like that. And don't get me wrong, I completely understand the point of barefoot shoes or even being barefoot on the beach or on a clay path, because what they're doing is called grounding, and there is actually a decent amount of research supporting the benefits of grounding, as there's a lot of proof showing it helps reduce inflammation. But you should be doing this in nature, not on the floor of a Sephora, because this is just so weird and I guess interesting to the point where I'd almost think it's engagement bait. But if it is all, I guess, engagement bait, they're extremely dedicated to this bit, because just like so many of my other videos, it's all downhill from here.
My husband and I have made the decision to walk barefoot indoors and outdoors. And since we've made that decision, we've gotten a lot of questions about it. A lot of people are worried about how dirty our feet are getting and if we're going to catch diseases from doing this. But we take sanitation of our feet very seriously.
Come on, why are you touching the door handle with your nasty feet that people have to grab after just showing you walking through the nasty parking lot?
And one thing that we do to ensure our feet are clean is we get pedicures every so often. Before the pedicure, we start with the massage chairs. As we're still starting this journey,
I feel so bad for the person that's giving them the pedicure, because you gotta touch their feet, and you know, some people's feet don't smell good.
our legs and feet can still get sore. You guys have to understand we're still new to this, so if you see us wearing shoes sometimes, it's because our feet are still getting used to it, and so are we.
Getting a regular
If you see them wearing shoes, they're getting used to it. They probably only do this for the TikTok. When the TikTok camera turns off, they probably wearing shoes. They wash their feet and put their shoes on. They're only doing this for TikTok, probably. For the views, for the attention.
The pass to open public doors with your feet. The logic just is not logicking here. But I'm also happy to be covering something that is way lighter on the scale in comparison to some of our recent videos, because what they're doing is nasty. But it's
I want to see them go into a public bathroom.
Slop on a random person,
walk into a public bathroom with no shoes on.
Also in Ohio, where it is freezing cold, so our feet definitely have to build up an immunity to the cold before we can completely be used to it. We always use pedicures that help with sanitization and achy muscles. We actually get sick less now that we walk barefoot. Our immunity is skyrocketed, and we're so thankful that we made this decision. Although it's a hard decision, and yeah, we're not perfect at it yet, we are still working on it. You guys have to understand that the advantages of
that was a
walking
cheese
barefoot
grater.
definitely outweigh all of the bad things. It's definitely something that takes a lot of practice, but we've learned that you will definitely love it once you start doing it. And don't judge others for something that you don't understand yet.
How long have they actually been doing this to be able to make statements like, we've been getting sick way less?
Yeah, that's what I was
thinking.
thinking.
To get good data on that, you would need to be doing it for at least a
Multiple
year.
years.
But they did start running into some problems because, as most of you guys know, businesses don't want people barefoot in their stores.
We literally just got kicked out of the mall by mall security. Like, I literally mean escorted out of the mall by the security guard and told that we can't come back. We didn't have the kids with us, it was just us, and we're walking around the mall, and we walk out of one of the stores, and all of a sudden this security guard just comes up to us, and he's like, "Excuse me," and I didn't think he was talking to us, because I'm like, why would he be talking to us? We're not doing anything wrong. But I turned
probably
my
saw
head,
you
and
open
there
the
was no
door
one
with
else
your
around,
nasty
so I'm
foot.
like, yes. Tells us, you guys can't be in here like that, and we look at each other and we're like what? And so he goes on, long story short, to explain to us that we can't be in the mall because we're not wearing shoes. Both of us almost started laughing because we're like, what would this even have to do with us being at the mall?
What is he
Started to
doing?
get kind of rude to us, so we went on to explain
You
all
can
of
do
the
that after the
benefits
video.
of not wearing shoes, which this is like common knowledge, like especially in Ohio, like a lot of people don't wear shoes for the benefits of it. And I could go on for like a while about this, but we literally made a whole video about all of the
Wait, if so many people in Ohio do this, how come the mall security in Ohio doesn't allow you to go into the place with no shoes on? Like, if so many people do it, wouldn't it be a thing, and people in the malls could walk around barefoot? I'm confused.
benefits. For those of you that don't know, go watch that. But literally, this guy proceeded to tell us that we're wrong and that we need to leave the mall and that we're not welcome back, even if we do put on shoes. I'm literally in shock right now. Like, I don't know what to do or
Like, if you
think
put shoes
at this
on, like,
point,
why
but I
can't you
feel
come
like
back?
a lot of these stores and places like the mall need to update their policies because there's so many scientific facts backing up not wearing shoes, and their policies still don't reflect that. And then we're
How come the girl does all the talking? Does he not talk? Is he not allowed to talk? He can say something to ruin their whole plan, because is this a scam? They only film when they're on camera, but when they're off camera, do they wear shoes for real? I don't know. I'm just wondering why he doesn't speak.
getting
Or
discriminated
maybe the
against.
clips in this
We're
video,
literally trying to better our health.
it's
Like,
just her.
make it make sense.
You're not getting discriminated against. Businesses don't want people barefoot in their stores. Wear shoes when you're inside a store, and then you can walk barefoot everywhere else. Or you can just get barefoot shoes for when you're in the stores, which gives you the exact same benefits when you're on.
Wait, isn't this the same thing? Like, don't stores have a policy like no shirt, no service, or something like that? I don't know. Am I making that up? I don't know. But like, imagine you're like, oh, I don't want to wear a shirt anymore because blah blah blah. Oh, this store kicked me out because I'm not wearing a shirt. So they're discriminating against you because you're not wearing a shirt. But you think they're discriminating against you because you're not wearing shoes. I think that's kind of weird to say that. Because, I don't know.
on a concrete floor, with the addition
They
of your
don't
feet
get it.
actually being protected. I feel like some people just have to make up problems to keep things interesting because things are just so great, and this is definitely giving the vibe of that. But apparently they are not finished with this bit because now they're
I think
sneaking
they're
into Sephora.
We
cutting
aren't allowed
their
in
shoes.
Sephora, but
This
we
is the
risked it all
couple.
today because I needed to get something. It's kind of a long story, but if you didn't see our other video, I got kicked out of Sephora because I wasn't wearing shoes.
This woman is literally wearing shoes right now.
Yeah, I was barefoot in Sephora, and they said I can never come back. I'm not joking, here's the clip. But there's something I absolutely needed, so I was willing
Wait,
to
where's the
risk
clip?
it. We scoped out the entire store and then ran in. We're going on a trip to LA, and I
They
desperately
didn't show the
needed a
clip
Sol de Janeiro
of her
travel
getting
set.
kicked out.
Again, they are wearing shoes but barrel rolling around. I don't think store employees get paid enough to deal with influencers.
I figured this was worth the risk. After we got what we needed, we crouched down and tried to make our way to the checkout. This is where things got really tricky because I didn't want the worker to know it was me checking out. So I crouched down the entire time.
What?
Honestly, I don't think she realized it was me and she really wasn't suspicious.
I could only pray
Oh
this
my
is a bit.
gosh.
This has to be a bit. There's no way this is not.
Because ain't nobody gonna talk to someone crouching down. Like, what? You looking suspicious? What's wrong with people? I don't understand. I think they're acting like this because they don't wear enough shoes.
Not a bit, because this is probably one of the dumbest TikToks I've seen in my life. I can only imagine what the store employees was thinking of them recording that video.
We tried to do this as quick as we possibly could. While I was checking out, Seth was on lookout. We were so close to freedom, I just needed to grab the bag. I was ready to give up, and
This
then
is so
I got
edited.
it.
It seems
After
fake.
we got the bag, we made a run for it. I think this is the fastest I have ever.
This is so edited. I feel like she was paying normally and then they cut out the parts where she was standing up. And they just make it seem like this whole story. People actually follow these people. They like these videos. They get paid for this. What's going on? And how come the guy never speaks? Is he a paid actor? Like, what's going on?
In my entire life. I ran out the front door and we went to our getaway car and we made it.
Ah, Ohio's very own barefoot bandits escaping to their barefoot mobile, wearing shoes. But then, apparently they doubled down and they got this.
I now fully regret the tattoo that I got yesterday. So long story short, me and my husband decided to start walking barefoot indoors, outdoors, everywhere we go. I'm not joking. I mean everywhere, like Urban Outfitters, Sephora. This was a huge decision to us and it means a lot to us. Walking barefoot exposes us to heavy metals such.
If you do this all the time, why are you reusing the same video clips that we've already seen? Couldn't you just record new video? I feel like this is a scam. They don't really do this.
Such as arsenic, cadmium, and lead. It exposes us to a healthy level of contaminants and allows us to build immunity. I am so beyond thankful for this, so I wanted to get a tattoo to remember it. I wanted to remember why I started walking barefoot and stay motivated to
She
keep
has a
walking
shoe on.
barefoot. As you can see
Left
from this
foot.
video, my posture is phenomenal. It has increased so much from walking barefoot. When we got to the shop, they had us write down what we wanted, so I wrote barefoot queen down.
Why didn't she come into the store with 2 bare feet? Why is there a shoe on her left foot? I'm confused.
on a notepad. I initialed it, said it looked great. Seth has even won a national spelling bee and he didn't notice anything wrong with it. He put the stencil on, I checked it in the mirror and I was like, yes, everything looks great, let's start. So we started literally doing the tattoo on me, and it took me until I posted a TikTok to realize that I spelled barefoot wrong. I'm so embarrassed that we spelled barefoot wrong because barefoot walking is so common in Ohio. I was so excited when I got this tattoo and now I'm sad, so I don't know what I should do. Do I keep the tattoo or do I get it covered, and what would I possibly cover it with? Please give me any advice you have and let me know what I should do at this point.
I think she did it on purpose. She wants attention. There's 3 people. Everyone has the phone. Like, of course, barefoot is not spelled with the animal spelling.
Please be a fake tattoo. Can this please be a troll? I want this to just be good satire for engagement. But I also have this like gut feeling that just something seems off because they're like so committed to this bit that it also kind of seems genuine.
It's
And one of
highly
the reasons I say
edited.
this is
The
because they
videos
just
are too
destroyed
edited.
$20,000 of shoes to commit to this bit further.
My husband and I have removed the bottoms of all of our shoes. We decided to start walking barefoot, and one of our followers had a great idea. Since some businesses don't want us being completely barefoot, if we cut off the bottom of our shoes, it'll allow us to be barefoot but blend in with everyone else. This is a huge commitment, but we were willing to make it. These are our favorite shoes. Our shoe collection is worth more than $20,000, but this is a sacrifice we're willing to take because walking barefoot means the world to us. The
People really
benefits of
spend that much
walking
money on
barefoot
shoes?
are priceless, and now our shoes are worth more than money could ever be. So today we got to work and started removing the bottoms. We weren't sure if this was going to be easy or hard, and it ended up being pretty easy. We made little shelves where our toes are and our heels are. We made a little lip on the bottom of the shoe where our toenails will go so they can latch on, so we'll actually be able to hold on to the shoe while trying to walk without the bottom. And we did the same thing for our heels. The experience of cutting off the bottoms of our shoes was very freeing and detoxifying, just like walking barefoot is.
Okay.
I'd like to see the bottoms of all these shoes because they could have just cut a few shoes and just say that they did it to all their shoes, because I feel like they're not going to waste all that money cutting up all those shoes, because I don't even think this is the real thing. I think they only do it for the camera, and then when the camera's off, then they go back to putting shoes on. But yeah, they showed the shoes, but they didn't show all the shoes with the bottoms cut off, so I'm pretty sure they still have shoes with the bottoms in.
So if they're trolling, this is honestly a hilarious bit. But again, it's so much so that it kind of seems genuine. And if they're genuine, I think they're just extremely disconnected. But I went further through their account to try to figure out if they lie for content or if they're just very disconnected from reality. And this video made me even more confused.
Our trip to the nail salon today cost $7,500. It sounds crazy, but it was totally worth it, and you'll see why. My nails desperately needed to get done. Whenever I go to the nail salon, we always test the design on Seth first. That way I can make sure I love it, and then we can do it on me. So the rough draft on him took about an hour. Afterwards, I knew I was going to love it, so we started on mine. And don't worry, you guys, he's allowed to take
He
it off
never
right after.
speaks.
He is seriously the best, and I have no idea what this is on my finger, but please ignore it. She's going to take care of it. My inspo for these nails today is the Corquette aesthetic. I've been absolutely loving it, and I want to incorporate bows on everything I do. So you're probably wondering how these could possibly cost $7,500. Well, not only did she handcraft the bows, she sealed them with a VVS diamond. The fact that I can reuse these diamonds next time I get my nails done, as long as I don't lose them, made me justify the price. Plus, these aren't just any diamonds. These are the highest quality diamonds from our friend's jewelry store in Miami. We knew these would be the perfect touch for my nails. Plus, I forgot to mention, you guys, these are my real nails. I didn't even get acrylics. My nails are so long. The finished product literally blew me away, you guys. Look how they turned out. They turned out absolutely perfect. I am obsessed. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think they were worth the price? I do.
I hope for their sake they're just lying for content, or else they just got scammed so hard. Those diamonds, even if they were VVS, they were maybe like, what, half a carat? And that's being generous because they looked smaller than that. And from what I saw, this is what VVS 1 diamonds would cost at that carat size. So maybe she spent like $2,000 in diamonds if she was heavily taxed, which leaves like $5,000 for the nails, which I refuse to believe. Unless in the $7,500 nail cost, they included their flights and hotels to Miami, or their Miami friend isn't their friend, just gave them the special price of 10 times the market value. Who knows? But either way, don't believe everything you see on social media, because clearly it doesn't always add up. But
yeah, I feel like this is just for the camera. When the camera's off, then they switch up on us. But yeah, I think they're lying so much and people believe it. And if they're not lying, then I don't know what's wrong with them. But that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.